you guys, it's Karen, and I wanted to come and do another kind of information video, if you like, to tell you about Retistar, because I've had 3 comments asking me what Retistar is and if I recommend it. Retistar is a combination of ingredients that is in the Inkey List retinol, and it's also in the Garden of Wisdom retinol. And Retistar 1% is not 1% retinol, and that's what I wanted to let you guys know. But just to confirm, this is not me bashing Retistar. I think Retistar is a lovely ingredient, but it isn't anywhere near 1% retinol. Retistar is made up of vitamin E, castor oil, retinol, and sodium ascorbate. Those together make a 1% complex, but the retinol in it is 0.05%. So not 0.5%, so not half of 1%, 0.05%. So I think that's 20 times weaker than 1%. That's if I'm doing my maths right. Yeah, because 10 times weaker would be a 0.1%. And 20 times weaker is a 0.05%. Yeah, that's right. It's 20 times weaker. So the 0.2% retinol that you can get from the Ordinary, for example, is 4 times more potent than something with Retistar in it as the only retinol ingredient. The 1% retinol that you get from the Ordinary is 20 times stronger than something with retinol in it. So it's 20 times stronger than the Inkey List retinol, 20 times stronger than the Garden of Wisdom retinol, even though they say 1% on it. It's not 1% retinol, it's 1% Retistar. Ingredients in the Retistar are lovely. You know, I think the reason that probably people aren't finding irritation with the Garden of Wisdom and the Inkey List retinol are because it has castor oil in it, it has vitamin E, and it's a lot lower strength. You know, 0.05% is a very low strength of retinol that will take a long time to have any effect on your skin, especially if you're using it for anti-aging. But it is a lovely complex, and I would say the time to use Retistar would be if you want to try retinol and have never ever used it. That would be a great product to start with, because then you can see if your skin reacts at all, and if it doesn't, you could then, you know, either increase the amount you use it or step up to the 0.2% retinol from the Ordinary, something like that. The one thing that confuses me about this product, and I'd love to hear input from you, I know there are some scientists that watch this, so please feel free to comment, is that when you look at their data sheet, which I'm going to link for you so you can see the exact ingredients and you can see how this is not 1% retinol, is that sodium ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative, is part of the ingredients of the Retistar complex. However, on their data sheet, they say not to use it with a sodium ascorbate product, that makes it inactive. So I'm not sure how that works, whether or not that's to do with percentages, you know, that there is just the right amount of sodium ascorbate in the retinol complex and any more would change things. I don't know. I don't know what the reason for that is. I found that a bit odd, but I'm more than happy to accept that's my understanding. It's not actually odd, you know. So I did try the Inkey List retinol and the Garden of Wisdom retinol, and I found them both to be just okay. I don't remember getting any irritation from them, which I wouldn't expect at that extremely low level, but they were just okay. I remember one of them smelt a bit odd. I think it was the Garden of Wisdom one just smelt a bit too sort of musty for me, and the Inkey List one was just okay. So if I was going to use retinol, it would be the ones from the Ordinary, because I know the percentage, I know that they're strong products. Unfortunately, I don't like squalane, which is why I tend not to use them. That coupled with the fact that I do get a lot of irritation from retinol. But I may well try them again. We'll see how I get on with my differing. So that's everything. I hope that was informative to you. Let me know if you knew this information or not. You know, I don't know. I like to do these videos because I feel a bit duped. When I find these things out, I'm like, hi, really, they make it out like it's 1% retinol, and it's not at all. It's very far from it. And so I feel a bit duped, and I'd be interested to know how many people knew and how many people are surprised. I'll leave all of the details of my makeup in the description. I hope you like the new setting. It's not really a new setting, it's just my living room, and we've moved the sofa that you can see. It used to be where I'm sitting right here, because actually using my iPhone in here with natural light, as I am just now, makes all the difference. It seems to be, I feel like I look better than I do in the studio lights. I always feel like I look a bit odd in the studio lights. So I think you'll get things more true to colour. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.